Isn't true your dad was a stowaway? Like your dad was an actual stowaway?
Yeah, well, he was 17. He left Northern Ireland. This would be 1926. And he had uncles that worked in Texas. And I later found out that he had enough ticket, but he was buy the ticket or buy the 2 new suits. And he bought the suits and stowed away. Then they caught him in Texas, and he was deported. And then at 21, he came over legally to Canada.
How different would your life have been if you didn't get deported?
Well, I would have been supporting George W. Bush and Rick Perry, and I would have been one of those Texan boys.
You would have been one of those guys, you think?
When I was 16, I used to tape everything, reel-to-reel tape recorder. And I once taped a Christmas present opening, 1966. And at one point, my father is saying, "Marty, would you pick up that record, please?" And there's a record I've opened on the ground. Now, he still thinks it's a 78, you know, that if you step on it, you'll break it. I don't move it. And then about 2 minutes later, "Marty, would you pick up those records, please?" 4 minutes later, "Marty, would you pick up the records?" And I'm thinking at the time, what is with him? Why? And now I'm listening to it and saying, "Would you pick up the records, you idiot? Why won't you just pick up the records?"
What's it like to hear his voice in that context?
Oh, I never let go of these people. No. "Marty, get down here." You know, he's Irish. We had to go to Mass every morning, and once a year he'd sleep in.
Once? That's it?
Yeah. So you'd always lie in bed and think, could this be the morning? Could this be the morning? "Marty, do you not love Christ?" "Coming down, on my way. Coming down the stairs, dear."
The evolution of you as a performer has been fun. Do you have to look for not different things to be challenged, but do you look for different things to be happy? Does the stuff that used to make you happy still hold?
I don't know. I think I always think you'd have an option of 2 words to put on my gravestone. One is almost, no, but I would say performer, and so I love performing. So some people, like I could do when I have done Broadway shows and I'll do 8 shows a week. I love doing 8 shows a week, and some people just would go nuts because they couldn't stand repeating the same material or not creating new material if they're a writer. But for me, it's the execution of it that's exciting. So I still get a tremendous rush and enjoyment from performing.